Hey guys, Doug the Michigan Piper here in the Pipe Rest, and today I am smoking some Lane HGL in my Dr. Grabo Full Bent. And Lane HGL to me is it's like a lighter, sweeter early morning pipe, which I'm not. The only time I really like early morning pipe is when it's in the morning with a cup of coffee. But excuse me, Lane HGL is pretty good. It's a cold, rainy day today here in Michigan, so it seemed to kind of, be right in the middle of what I was looking for. So I've really been hitting Captain Black Platinum and Distinguished Scholar pretty hard lately, so I figured I'd get a little change in. Well, I'm a little excited. My wife and I have been talking about going to Ireland, and we don't take a lot of overseas vacations. Matter of fact, the last one we took, I think our son was, it's probably been 20 years. But, I'm at a point in life where it's like, I've been kind of wanting to do this. Let's just do it while we still can. So, by the way, honey chai turmeric tea. So anyway, we have decided that we're going to go to Ireland next year. I've never been. One of my firefighters is literally from Ireland. He's been here about 8-9 years. So I kind of got an inside track, at least from somebody that's lived there, not necessarily somebody who's visiting or the best places to visit, if you're a tourist. But I'm kind of nervous about it a little bit because, I'm always afraid I'm going to get bored. I never do get bored on vacation, but I'm always afraid I'm going to. We're talking about going for a week, and so we got to figure out where we're going to go. I know Ireland is not cheap. It's not a cheap country to vacation in. But I know there's some things that I want to do. I want to obviously go to the Peterson factory and tool around there for a little while. I'd like to get me a real flat cap that I could wear, dress. I'd like to get two, one for dressy and one for not dressy, but this is the one that stays in my pipe room because I really don't care for it that much. The band on it's not that comfortable, but it does a trick if I've got a bad hair day or been wearing a hat or whatever, which I have been today. I've got another one upstairs. It's just a cotton flat cap. It's been, I bought it on Amazon for like $30, $20, $30. And I just kind of wear that everywhere and don't care if it gets tossed around. But I'd like to have one for a nice twill wool, I think it's wool, flat cap. It'd be cool if we could get one from Ireland, right? So wouldn't mind doing that. Wouldn't mind going to Castle or two. And I'd like to go down to Cork just because Cork is supposedly where my bloodline is from. So not that I'm going to go down there and start hugging relatives or anything, but anyway, I'm pretty excited about it. Just trying to figure the whole thing out. Trying to figure out. My wife is like, well, this is your thing. She goes, don't get me wrong, I want to go, but this is your thing. So you plan the trip out. So now I'm going to have to plan the trip out. And I have no idea what we're going to do. I know that one of my things I had my heart set on was being able to sit down in a pub and having a pint and a pipe and just enjoying the atmosphere. Well, Ireland's like the U.S. You can't smoke in buildings anymore, which really sucks. Because I was really looking forward to that one, sitting in a dark pub somewhere, listening to some Irish music and smoking a pipe while I drink my pint of Guinness or whatever it is. So that's that's on our docket. It's going to be expensive, you guys. This is not something that we're looking forward to having to pay for. but we haven't done anything like this in a long time. So we're gonna give it a shot. So if you guys know anything about Ireland and want to share that, I'm more than happy to listen in. I mean, we know about the Blarney Stone at the Blarney Castle. It's got beautiful scenery. And I've heard on 2 different videos now not to go with the cliches because it really pisses people off over there. You know, like talking about leprechauns or St. Paddy's Day, which is bigger here than it is there. So I don't know, we'll see. I know I got a lot of beautiful countryside, but I can only do so much driving down the beautiful countryside to where I'm like, okay, well, I'm done. What's next? So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm excited about it though, so we got some planning to do. Other than that, there's hunting season. I've seen a couple deer, but nothing I could get a shot at, and I'm still bouncing around hunting properties, trying to find one solid that's I'm not hunting around a bunch of other people. So I'm gonna go back out after this, and it's kind of like I said, cold, rainy day, but I've got a blind, so I can get in and out of the rain with that. So we're just getting right towards the rut now, which for those of you that aren't deer people or deer hunters, is where the bucks and the does both come into heat, and they're chasing around. It's fun to watch. It's super fun to watch. But also is nicer for hunting because you see more deer that way because they're moving more. So we'll see how that goes. And as you saw in the last video, I've been doing my share of foraging lately. I'm really starting to focus in on the pipe tampers. I think I showed some of those in one of my recent videos. On the style that I want, you know, and I'd like to start making a few to give away, and I'd like to sell them eventually, but you know, I know I'm not going to make a fortune doing this. It's nice to get a little bit of money back from your hobby, but I also know that I'm brand new at it, so you know, going out and selling a crap ton of stuff that you've made is not exactly an option, at least not right now. I should dry this out a little bit. It's not wanting to stay lit when I'm running my mouth. But yeah, you guys, I've really been enjoying the foraging thing. If you at all are interested in that and have a spot for it, it's so relaxing. You can get into it pretty easy. And it's like anything else, you know, you can get into it easy, making hooks and, you know, wall hooks and S hooks and stuff, pipe tampers. But then you can start going deeper into down that lane, and you know, where you're buying and or making your tools, and next thing you know, you got a whole shop that's full of stuff, and you spend a fortune. You know, it's like pipes or anything else. Got to know where you want to draw the line. But I'm just enjoying making the hooks and the tampers and stuff right now, and just to be able to move steel. You do have to be careful. Like I said in that last video, you know, if you're horking down on something, and, you know, just giving it, you know, wailing on it for a while, it gets to the wrist, it gets to the elbows. I've seen already. Matter of fact, my elbow's a little on the sore side right now. But you know, it all depends on what you're doing, and you know, it's sort of like when in pipe smoking, when you know, if somebody's first start smoking, I think they should have, you know, all the smoke blowing out of their pipe and out of their mouth. They should be, you know, like a choo-choo train. And you're like, no, slow down. You know, that's not how you smoke a pipe. Same thing in forging. You know, you picture a guy swinging a hammer, and he's like, you know, wham, wham, and it's really not. It's you know, these blows that are halfway between that and a little tap tap. Sometimes it is a little tap tap. So, and granted, you know, like that video I did, some of the steel's harder, and you got to hit it harder, or get a power hammer or something, which I'm not interested in doing. So, does take a take some knowledge on how hard to hit and where to hit and all that. And it comes with its, you know, fair share of of injuries, but I'm a big boy, so that wasn't too bad of a deal. So, holy cow, we're already 10 minutes, you guys. Well, that's my ramble for the day, or for however long it's been. But guys, I hope you all are doing well. Until next time, you take care.